Students, we are learning about class and object in Java. In previous lecture, we learned about access modifier or visibility modifier, that is package, public, protected, and private. We learn about public access modifier. Then we learn about package, protected, and now we will learn about private. Highest level of protection can be achieved by using private protection. This provides the narrowest visibility. The private method and variable are directly accessible only by the method defined within a class, so they cannot be seen by any other class. This may seem extremely restrictive. See, this may seem extremely restrictive, but it is in fact a commonly used level of protection. It provides data encapsulations. Remember students, it provides data encapsulations, hiding data from the words side and limiting its manipulation. Anything that shouldn't be directly shared with anyone, including its subclass, is private. So the best way to provide data encapsulation is to make as such data as private as possible. It separates design from implementation, minimize the amount of information one class needs to know about another to get its job done. Remember? So let us modify code listing given in figure 8.9 and declare length and width as private. As private members are directly available only within the same class, it does not give any error when accessed in area method or display method. When they are accessed in many method of rectangle demo class, it will show an error. See code listing 8 point. Here define class with name rectangle. You can see here there are two variables, length and width. See, there are two variables, length and width, which is double data type, and you can see here it declared as a private. See, its visibility as a private. Once again, see its visibility as a private, and here there are constructor defined rectangle. Remember one thing about constructor. Constructor name same as the name of class. You can see here, and constructor generally defined for to define or to expand variables, only for variables. Here define variables x and y for length and width. You can see here it is a default constructor. Also define area method. You can see here display method also. So here there are two method, two constructor, and generally variable defined as a private. So see in the main class, our main class is a rectangle visibility 1. See, for public static void main, so main method in this class, so it is a main method, main class rectangle rect1. Here rectangle is the name of class and rect1 is our reference variable which is created from rectangle class. See, rect1 is equal to new keyword will provide memory allocate memory to rect1 reference variable. Rectangle rect2, here one more reference variable defined here which is created from rectangle class, and by using new keyword allocate memory to rect2 reference variable. Now see rect1 dot display. So here display method invoke for rect1 reference variable, and here you can see here display method invoke for rect2 variable reference variable. So now see, so rect2 dot length and rect2 dot width. here rect2 dot width. Here remember one thing, our length and width is declared as a private. So as a private declaration for length and width, so it is can't accessible for another class. So you can see here क्लास अगर हम इसको कंपाइल करेंगे तो ये एरर शो करेगा, क्योंकि प्राइवेट कीवर्ड हमने लेंथ और विड्थ जब भी हमने वेरिएबल डिफाइन किया था तब हमने प्राइवेट उसको डिक्लेयर किया था. सो उसका एक्सेस हम अदर क्लास में नहीं कर सकते और ये हमें एरर दिखाता है. हम यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं it will shows error here, exit code 1 declared as an error of a program. So हमें उसको modify करना पड़ेगा. So see, the problem now is how to access private variable from another class. It can be made available indirectly by the method that are accessible by another class. So see code listing given in figure 8.11. Here we have added two methods, that is getLength and getWidth. As no modifier is used, they have package visibility and show directly available in other class. Visibility private B here, through this method we can get the values of private length and width data fields. See the use of getLength and getWidth method calls in the last output statement in main method of class visibility private B. See class rectangle, you can see here, you can see same program which is defined as a private length and width variable. Here you can see define the getLength and getWidth for to access variable to another class which is defined as a private. So you see here define getLength and getWidth. So you can now use दोनों वेरिएबल का यूज हम अदर क्लास में भी कर सकते हैं. यू कैन सी हियर rect2 dot getLength and rect2 dot by using getWidth. हम अगर इस प्रोग्राम को कंपाइल करेंगे तो ये हमें एग्जिट कोड 0 यानी हमारा प्रोग्राम सक्सेसफुली कंपाइल हो गया है और उसको हम अगर रन करेंगे तो हमें उसका आउटपुट ऐसा देखने को मिलेगा. सो you can see here, so by using get or set method you can use private variable or private method used in other class. So access and mutator method, when we restrict access to data by declaring them as private, so our purpose is to protect them from getting directly access or modified by method of other class. If we want to allow such data to be used by other, then we write accessor method. If we want to allow such data to be modified by other, then we write mutator method. Remember students, if we want to allow such data to be used by other, then we write accessor method. And if we want to allow such data to be modified by other, remember the word of modify, right, and use. See, if we want to use data by other, then use accessor, and modify by other, then use mutator method. So conventionally, naming of accessor and mutator method is to be capitalized the first letter of variable name and then prepared the variable name with the prefix get and set respectively. So due to this convention, accessor method are also known as a getter and mutator method as setter. So observe that in a code listing shown in figure 8.11, we have used getter method, getLength and getWidth method. So if we change the type of variable length, it will be hidden from other user. It affected only the implementation of accessor method getLength. So if we want to use Or if we want to allow other method to read only the data value, we should use getter method. If we want to allow other method to modify the data value, we should use setter method. So for example, set length method can be defined to set the value of length attribute using pass argument as follow. You can see here. Use of accessor and mutator method will prevent the variable from getting directly accessible and modified by other user of the class. It may seem a little difficult to get used to this, as we need to write get and set modify for each and every instance variable as per need. But this minor inconvenience will reward us with an ease of reusability and